Hello and welcome to another update on the Newberg real estate market. My name is Steve Thoele. I'm a principal broker with Premier Property Group, and this update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity, ending this past Sunday, October 22nd. So, as I always do, I'm going to share the screen with you now and go through the info with you. So, first off, we'll look at active listing activity. So this last week I showed we had 6 new properties come on the market here in Newberg, down from the prior week where we had a little bump of 13 properties came on the market that week. Ended the week with 78 homes actively on the market. You can kind of see it's been pretty steady over the past 3 weeks. Hit a high of 93 here 7 weeks back, so we are down a bit from kind of the high over the last couple months here. The median list price and days on market for those active listings, you can kind of see we topped out at about 550 here earlier in the period. Has been coming down from there. Last reading is 528,000. And then the days on market, that has been on the rise. You can kind of see we had a low of 44 days here about 7 weeks back, and then it was in the 50s for quite a while, and getting close to about 60 days. Here is the most recent reading on the most recent 78 homes on the market in Newberg. And then moving along to pending sales. So this last week I showed we had 6 pendings here in Newberg, 8 the week prior to that, and then I had a high of 12 3 weeks ago and a low of 4 on a week-by-week basis. And then total pendings, you can kind of see we had a high of 53 to begin the look here, and it got down to a low of 35. It did pick up here as of a little bit more pending activity as of the last few weeks here. So we've been kind of sitting at 44 45 pendings over the past 3 weeks here. Median price and days on market for the pendings, you can see we had a high of 480, and then that slid down to a low of 465 here 2 weeks ago, and then this last week did bump back up to 475. And then days on market, you can see we had a low of about 26 days to begin with, got up to 48, a high of 48, and then it's fallen back to 37 is the most recent reading on that for these most recent 44 homes that are pending right now in Newberg. And then lastly, we'll look at solds, sold activity. So as of the time I put this together, I show we had 7 properties last week cross over from pending to sold. And that's certainly up from the week before where we only had 3. So, 2 weeks ago was a very slow week in terms of closings. And when I look over the prior 4 weeks of activity of closings on a week by week basis, you can kind of see we were in the low to mid 30s. For the most part, got up to a high of 36 here a month ago, and then it has been on the decline. You can kind of see from there. We got down to a number of 26 closings over the prior 4 weeks. 4 weeks is the most recent number there. And then the median price and days on market for the solds, you can see we got up to a high of about 528,000 5 weeks ago, and that has been sliding downward from there. We came in this last week at a low of 459,000 for the median sale price of the most recent 26 homes on the market. And then days on market for those sold, that has definitely been on the increase here. As you can see, we were at 9 to begin with here for a few weeks, and then it's been steadily rising from there. Got up to 33 days is the most recent number again for these most recent 26 sales. So definitely, properties been on the market longer in order to get under contract and get sold. And then to finish this out, we'll look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So the red bars, that weeks of inventory kind of measures, relative supply and demand in the market. And you can kind of see it's been a little bit up and down. Started off at just about 11 weeks of inventory, got down to a low here 3 weeks ago of just under 9 weeks of inventory. And then, with the decreased closings and a little bit higher actives, these numbers have definitely kind of gone up. So right now we're sitting at about 12 weeks of inventory in Newberg, which is just about 3 months worth of inventory right now in the market. So getting more towards a balanced market right now. And then the pricing, sale price, the percent of the original list price, you can kind of see we topped out here just under 100% of asking price here about 6 weeks ago, and it has fallen a bit from there. Last 3 weeks been kind of holding steady, as you can kind of see here. Most recent reading was just under 98%, 97.8%. So, all in all, prices are, holding relatively firm. Inventories are up. And, I would expect we're kind of getting that time of year where typically you'd see a little more inventory. But the bigger narrative right now is just kind of where interest rates are at. I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of the headlines where, interest rates are continuing to increase. We finally kind of broke the 8% barrier last week on a 30-year fixed rate loan. So that's definitely kind of making it challenging out there for buyers, and affordability is a kind of at a real low point right now, with combination of high mortgage rates and high home prices due to this kind of lack of inventory. So we'll see what happens as we go into winter, but I would expect that until rates kind of improve, that we're going to kind of be at this stalemate, and it's going to be continue to be kind of a challenging market out there. So that is the most recent update. Hope that was helpful for you. As always, if I can ever answer any questions or be of any help, please reach out. Would be happy to help you or talk through a situation that you might have. My contact information is down below the video, so let me know what I can do. And as always, really appreciate any likes, comments, shares. If you're finding this content or these updates helpful, please let me know. And if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, really encourage you to do that. It's just a great way for you to stay up to date. So click that subscribe button before you leave. Hope you have a great day and week ahead, and we will see you on the next update.